When we were approached by Amy to get involved with Design Pop, we were really excited, and then when we heard that we were being paired up with Alan, we were thrilled.
My name is Alan Macilwraith. I'm an architect with Jack Cullen Architects. We're based in Cork. I've been with the practice for 7 years, and a lot of our work kind of revolves around conservation and making kind of modern interventions in kind of very important sites.
My name is Claire Condon. Myself and my partner Kristen, we own Good Day Deli here in Nano Nagle Place. Our aim with Good Day Deli is to encourage people to make good food choices that promote health and well-being, champion animal welfare, support local producers, and to protect the environment for future generations. I guess my background is I'm an environmental economist. Mac is a Kiwi. We spent 3 years in New Zealand, and we came back to Ireland 3 years ago full of ambition to set up a sustainable foods deli. It took us a long time to find where would be the right place to set it up, and yeah, we're just so happy to be here in Nano Nagle Place. Alan, who we're working with on the food choice machine, he was involved in the architecture of bringing Nano Nagle Place into what it is today. It's a really contemporary space now. Obviously the mix of the old historic architecture and kind of contemporary design, mixing both, merging both, and making it attractive all across the demographic in Cork City and for tourists as well.
So I suppose our office would have designed the cafe without knowing who the occupants were going to be, and then Good Day Deli became the occupants, and I got to know Christian and Claire really well. So then I suppose when the opportunity came about with Design Pop, we've been asked to make a pavilion. Really nice to make something from that relationship. When the guys opened first, they had kind of time to speak to all the customers, and it was a really strong ethos that they're always trying to communicate to people, and this is the small choices you make having a big impact. So I kind of saw that, and as they got busier and busier because they're become really successful and really loved in the city. In the pavilion then I wanted to find a way that I suppose that communication could happen as an education piece between the consumers and the Good Day Deli.
So, it's the choice machine. It's all about 3 pieces of information that we hope somebody goes away with and applies to their everyday purchasing decisions or just behaviours. When you come into a supermarket, you have the choice between a compostable container or a glass container, and we're asking the person who's sitting down on this little seat here, which would you choose? And it actually isn't a very straightforward answer, because obviously there's a big shift towards compostable containers and everyone feels great about them, but you know, glass is also very reusable. So what happens is the person makes a choice. If they choose the compostable, we're like, look, it's a good choice, but you can do better, and we'll give them the reasons why. If they choose the glass, you're saying, look, that's a really good choice, and these are the reasons why. The second one then, we asked them, would you like an avocado guacamole or would you like a parsley pesto? If somebody chooses the avocado guacamole, we're like, look, we can understand it's delicious, it's tasty, it's vegan, but you can do better. Avocado doesn't grow in Ireland. It grows in places like Mexico, Peru, South Africa. It has to be imported here. It has high food miles, right? So there's carbon emissions associated with that. Also, because we in the Western world are so excited about avocado, we're driving demand for it. And in places where it grows, like Kenya and Mexico, it's competing against other uses for natural resources such as water. If you choose parsley pesto, we're saying it's a really, really good choice. Parsley is grown in Ireland, so we don't have to transport it from anywhere, so it has lower food miles. You can also grow parsley on your windowsill. It's seasonal. Parsley grows in Ireland between May and December. That's a large chunk of the year. The avocado isn't a bad decision, but what you can do is to make it a better one is to, when you're buying an avocado, think about it, think about where it's coming from, think about the supply chain, and choose organic and fair trade, so you know that you're protecting the land and the communities where it's actually being grown.
That's what it really comes back to. It's very simple things and keeping it really simple. 3 simple choices. And actually that has a huge impact when you add them all up. 1,000 people doing that is huge.
How is my food packaged? Is my food local or imported for food miles? And how is my food produced? If we all make these small changes to our purchasing decisions and behaviours, that they'll have big benefits for the environment when we're acting collectively. Anybody else want to take on first?
After this weekend, this pavilion will be reconstituted into something else for a different purpose, for another education function or another kind of public engagement. So that was quite important how actually this went forward. I think really exciting as well to see where it goes.